Namaskar guys, my name is Dr. Praveen Gunjal, Assistant Professor R.H. Patel English Medium B.Ed College, Kadi Sarva Vishwavidyalaya, Gandhinagar. Today we are going to learn about idealism and aims of education part 1. It means today's video concentrate on aims of education regarding idealism. So the first aims of education according to idealism is self-realization. Idealism confirmly believe that if we want to develop the citizen or a person, he should know about himself or herself. So the main aims of education according to idealism is student or children or person should know about him, her or themselves. For that, idealism says that student or person or a children know about himself, herself or themselves. They should know what am he or what I am. They should know about themselves. They think about it and what he or she are. And introspection is the most important aspect according to idealism. So idealism believe that if we should develop self-realization in students, we can develop a good citizen. The second aims of education according to idealism, it is spiritual development. According to idealism, spiritual development is more important in students, children and person. To develop a spirituality in students, we should develop noble values like truth, justice, honesty, integrity, moral values are a different type of values. If we develop it in students with the help of education, we can develop spirituality in them. So if a person become a spiritual, he become a noble person, noble child or noble students. So spiritual development is also a main aims of education according to idealism. Third aims of education according to idealism is preparation of holy life. So what is the meaning of holy life? Holy life means to impart purity among us and to develop our inner aspects very smoothly and very nobility. Our heart should be a very pure. Our mind, our thinking, our power should be a pure. So we can develop our life, holy life. So preparation for holy life is also a good aims of education. Fourth one is preservation and enrichment of cultural heritage. We know that India's cultural heritage is very ancient and time by time our child, our students are forgot about our cultural heritage. And our cultural heritage, India's cultural heritage is a very strong and it develop different type of values among students. So if we save, preserve and enrich our cultural heritage, our nation become a stronger and healthier. So preservation, enrichment of our cultural heritage is a most important aims of education regarding idealism. Moreover, if we want to save, preserve, and enrichment our cultural heritage, we should give the knowledge and understanding about ancient cultural heritage to our students, so that they can learn and understand about cultural heritage and we should also give the different ideas how we can preserve, save and enrich our cultural heritage. So with the help of education, we can save, preserve and enrich our cultural heritage. uh, Fifth one is character formation. We know if we want to develop a noble citizen of India, we should develop different type of character in students. If a student's character if we formate our good values in students, their character become a stronger and healthier. So different type of values develop in students, we can construct a good character among the students. If if a person has a good character, we can develop a good citizen of India. So guys, according to idealism, self-realization, spiritual development, preparation of holy life, save, preservation and enrichment of cultural heritage, and character formation are main aims of education regarding idealism. So guys, I think you know which are the, you know and understand which are the different aims of education according to idealism. Thank you very much, students.